What's happening, beautiful people, and welcome back here. Week 2, day 2, and we're ready to get after it. We're gonna dive right in today with some dynamic mobility. We're gonna get a little more band activation, mini band activation. From there, we're gonna transition into some lower body strength and some core. Now, in addition to your mini bands, the only piece of equipment we'll need for today is some kind of low platform. I'm actually using a low box. You can use a low exercise stepper or anything similar. But we're actually gonna get started on the wall today. So we'll put the mini band off to the side for now, and we'll head over here to your nearest wall, and we're gonna set this up here about 1.5 feet away from the wall out of a neutral stance. We're gonna glue the forearms to the wall here, and then we're gonna begin to step and rotate all the way toward the right, pointing the right toes all the way to the right, but keeping those forearms glued to the wall. And then we're gonna work through neutral and bring them all the way to the left. Really creating some nice space in our spine here. 2. Exhaling all the air out on this twist. 2. We'll do 5 on each side. 3. 3. Smooth, feels great. 4, really driving those arms into the wall, using them for leverage. 4, one more on each side here, working through neutral. Nice. And then all the way through the other side. Smooth, not too shabby. We can roll the shoulders a little bit, and then we'll just hang out right here by the wall. You can use the wall for support if you need, but let's work a series of calf raises. So we're gonna work 10 out of a neutral stance. So just getting high on the balls of the feet. 3, 4, 5. Good contraction at the top of this movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we can bring the heels together, point the toes apart, and we're gonna rinse and repeat here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Synchronize to the breath. 6, core should be engaged. 7, glutes engaged. 8, 9, and 10. Really high up on the tippy toes. And then one more variation here. We're gonna point the toes all the way together. We're gonna touch toes and the heels are gonna point out. And work another 10 here. 1, 2, super tall posture. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Solid, solid, solid. And we got one more on the wall here. So we're gonna align, we're just gonna get the back nice and flat against the wall, and the heels are now gonna be about 1.5 feet away from the wall. Toes off the ground. All we're gonna do is flatten out the feet and lift. Flatten them out and lift. And we're gonna show some love to our tibialis, this front muscle here, which doesn't get much love. 4, 5, but plays an intricate role in knee health, stability. And we'll go to 15 here. 7, 8, 9. Good pauses at the top here. 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, not too shabby there at all. From there, we'll go ahead and set up in a quadruped position. So hands shoulder width apart, knees are gonna be hip width apart, and we're gonna work into some hip circles here. So all we're gonna do is lift the left leg out to the side, kick back behind us, and bring it through neutral. Lift, kick, and bring it back through neutral. And we'll get a few of these going in each direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, smooth reps here. 7, one more. Lift to the side, kick, and bring it back through neutral. And now let's reverse. So we'll kick first, rotate, and bring it down by the side. So kick, knee up toward the elbow, and bring it back into that neutral position. 6 more like that. Kick, knee to elbow, neutral. Kick, knee to elbow, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, and 6. Smooth. And then I'm gonna go ahead and work in this direction to give you guys a better vantage point. We got the right side here. So let's go ahead and lift, kick, and then bring it through neutral. Lift, kick back, bring it to neutral. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more on this side. Lift, kick, and bring it back. Lift, kick, and bring it back. Nice. And then from there, we'll kick, lift, knee to elbow, and come back around with it. Nice and smooth here, creating space in the hips, just touching base with the space that we have available, and seeing if we can improve that here in the early stages of the session. Couple more. Yep. Lift and bring it back. Smooth. Not too shabby there, guys. All right, so from there, let's go ahead and work with the mini band. So I got my mini band here, and I'm gonna set this up around the ankle. So grab your mini band, and you wanna step both feet through the center of the band, and then set this guy up low on the ankles. I'll give you guys a second to do that. And then the idea is gonna be to put as much space as we can in between the feet. Toes are gonna point forward here, and we're gonna take a series of very tiny baby steps with really perfect posture and really nice arm drive going forward. Not allowing for the knees to bend, keeping maximum engagement here in the thighs. And once we've reached about the end of 10 feet or so, we'll go ahead and take those same steps going in reverse. Synchronizing movement to breath. Nice arm drive, maximum engagement in the thighs and the core. Beautiful. And then we can bring the feet together for a second, kind of turn it all off. And then we'll face forward because we're going to work sideways here. So I'm starting off in that wide stance. I'm gonna take a little step here with my right foot and then follow with the left. So always maintaining as much space as possible in between my feet. Nice posture, nice arm drive, good core engagement. And we'll take it right back home. Smooth, beautiful, not too shabby. We can bring the feet together. We can take the bands off of the ankles here and we can throw them over the wrists. So we did a little bit of introduction yesterday with the band activation, the overhead band activation with the wrist. Today we're gonna work into a row pattern. So same setup, band goes around the wrist, fingertips are really engaged. We're gonna set up here in a nice neutral stance. We're gonna work into a sound hinge here in the hips. Shoulders, or hands, excuse me, are gonna be just outside of shoulder width apart. And we're gonna pull the band up to the belly button, retracting those shoulder blades, and then working back into that starting position. Forced exhale to pull, sip of air in here, and then hold as I return to that starting position. Retracting the shoulder blades. You can engage the fingertips long, or you can ball up into a fist, whatever feels best for you. But the idea here is to keep as much space as you can here between those hands. Don't let that band bring the hands together. And let's get another 8 quality reps like that with really nice controlled tempo. Really mindful of our stance, our breath, our core engagement, the alignment. It's all got to be here, folks. Nice, retracting those shoulder blades. This is awesome for your posture. A lot of the muscles that we're touching base with here, as you're feeling right now, I'm sure, are turned off most of the day. As we're rounded and we're seated. We got to do better for ourselves, people. Here we go. 3, 2, really retracting and squeezing. And 1. Beautiful. Good, good, good. We can roll the shoulders here. Roll the neck if that feels good. And then we can put the mini band off to the side, and we'll go ahead and bring in our low stepper. And we're gonna work a couple of different variations today. The first one is gonna be a simple step up. My left leg is gonna start on the box. Hands are gonna be on the hips. I'm gonna push myself up so the right toes are on the box, and then I'm gonna come right back down with control. 9 more like that. Work into 10 here. Nice and smooth. Really nice posture and alignment. Couple more here on this side. Smooth. And then from there, we'll go ahead and switch sides. So left, or in this case, that was my left. My right foot is gonna go on now. Same rules apply in terms of alignment and posture. Toes come up onto the box, and we're right back with control. Boom. Really mindful to contract my thigh up top, my active, my working thigh up here, and then control that deceleration on the way down. Let's work mindful, slow, controlled tempo. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Smooth. So from there, we can stay on the box. And now we're gonna think about stepping down. So we're going downstairs here. We're walking down the stairs. I'm gonna start with my left leg, so my right foot is gonna be reaching. I'm just gonna step down, touch the floor with my right foot, and then push the body back tall, get up out of there with that left. 10 on each side. That was 1, 2. Working slow and controlled here at the appropriate height for you. 3. And if you need assistance, you can always grab your trusty broomstick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Solid stuff here, guys. Day-to-day stuff that's gonna help us every single day in our lives. Let's work the opposite side. 1, fundamental stuff. 2, that's gonna show up every day. 3, 4, 5, forcing that exhale as I step up. 6, sip, hold it on the way down. 7, sip of air in here, hold it. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful, good stuff. Good stuff, good. So we can shake the legs loose there a little bit. And then we can put this guy all the way off to the side. And then from there, let's work a little bit of core. Let's show some love to our spinal erectors, our paraspinals. So let's get into a belly down position here. And all we're gonna do is reach forward with the right arm. Left hand is gonna be down by the side here. And I'm gonna drive my right shoelaces into the floor, and I'm gonna lift my head, my right arm, and my left leg. And then everything goes back down. 2, forced exhale to lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Really nice pauses at the top of each one of those. And here we go, left hand is out. Left shoelaces are gonna drive into the mat here, into the floor, wherever you're at, and we're gonna lift opposite limbs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful, good. And then we got one more here for today, guys. Let's transition into a flat back position here. Feet are gonna be neutral, so hip width apart. Right heel's gonna start here, and that's gonna be in line with the right fingertips. Left ankle goes over the right knee, and all we're gonna do is drive the elbows into the ground for a little bit of mechanical advantage, but we're gonna drive the hips off the floor here, guys, with just one leg. Getting a good squeeze of that glute and that hamstring, and then coming back with control. 2, 3, you can push this left knee open if it feels a little tight, but you drive those elbows into the ground, pushing through the middle of that right foot, and we'll work for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. And let's switch it up here. So right ankle's going over the left knee, still driving those elbows into the ground. I'm connected, I'm rooted through the bottom of my left foot, and up we go. 1, 2, 3, we're going all the way to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6. Forced exhale, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeezing the floor through the bottom of the feet. 5 more quality reps. 5, little pauses at the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff today, guys. Go ahead and pop on up. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Big round of applause as always. Big kudos to you for showing up here for yourself. As always, eat right, get some sunlight, get some rest, and I'll catch you right back here tomorrow for day 3.